Hey y'all, welcome in to the channel. I hope that everybody is having an amazing day. It's going to be your messages for Tuesday. So happy 4th, okay? I hope that you guys are spending some time, extra time with family, okay? Or just, with your love or whoever, yourself, however. I just hope you're doing good. I hope you're feeling good and enjoying yourself. So let's go ahead and get into it for Tuesday, you guys. This week I decided to start the readings off a little different with just some time, just kind of chopping it up with y'all, maybe incorporating some notes that I've written down from my meditations and just kind of doing it like that to see what it is that God has for us, okay? So for Tuesday, let's get into it. Tuesday, Holy Spirit, what message for the viewers on Tuesday? What do we need to hear and see for the day, Father God? Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for clear and precise messages for Tuesday. So, the title of the reading is going to be As Your Perspective Changes, okay? So, your perspective is about to change about something, surrounding something or someone, okay? Or an event or something like that. Your perspective is going to be changing, all right? As your perspective changes. So the divine wanted me to tell you that there are some emotions, okay, that want to surface, okay? We are in the sign and season of Cancer, okay? And the divine is like, look, these emotions, they're gonna come up. Y'all might have already felt them. Last week I felt them, okay? Where there were just some things that I was like, with some days rather, where I just felt like, why do I want to cry? Why do I feel so emotional? What's going on? And I had to really take some time out to review the energy to see what was making me feel that way. Were these feelings valid? Was this something that, that needed to be felt? Why was I feeling it? What was it? What was causing me to feel that way? Was it my energy? Okay, so it's a type of vibe where you could be feeling the need to do that. Some emotions that come up, okay, or some things that come up, thoughts even. You maybe need to separate whether or not they're yours. And if you feel like they are yours, you may need to figure out okay, well, what do I need to do with them? Why are they here? Is it okay for me to feel them? That's one thing God told me when I was feeling some of my emotions. God was like, girl, it is okay for you to feel these emotions. I'm one to not be so emotional, okay? I'm kind of more hardcore, okay, put some Windex on it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing, keep it moving. But it's a vibe where I really, in the energy of Cancer, felt some things come up. And then as I allowed them to come up, I just kind of sat with them. And I began to ask myself questions. So some of the questions that I asked myself about these emotions that came up was okay, like I said, why are they here? Are they valid? What's the worst that could happen in that challenge or obstacle? So for some of you all, these emotions that come up could be because you're going through change, okay? Or it could be because there's big transition going on in your life. And maybe you're just feeling, overwhelmed, or you're feeling this energy of okay, unsureness, okay, not being sure of how things are going to go, if there'll be enough, if this is going to work out, is this going to come together the right way? Am I making the right move or decision? Somebody here, you're gearing moving across country. You're trying to decide if a relocation is really what you should be doing or what you are trying to be doing. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's a vibe where something could be wanting you to feel insecure about the move, okay? But that's where you have to decide, is this my energy? Is somebody projecting onto me? And you have to really sit with it and figure it out. As you work your way through, like I did with mine, I began to ask it okay, so it's fear. Okay, well, what am I scared of? Okay, well, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, well, when the worst happens, am I still standing? At the end of it, is God still there? If it's not the worst and it's the best, okay, good, everything's roses and unicorns and everything is perfect. But if it's not, then this and this. And sometimes you just have to walk through those emotions, play it out in your mind, whatever it is you're facing. excuse me, whatever the obstacle is, like play it out in your mind. Like, okay, all right, so I do this, okay, and this doesn't go this way. Okay, say it turns for the worst. All right, well, what does the worst look like? All right, well, it looks like, this, and this, okay? Okay, well, can I handle that? Well, yeah. Think about other things, like relate back to things, reflect back to things, or on things that you've already overcome, challenges that you've already overcame that may be similar to what it is that you are, facing, or whatever the case is. Either way, God is wanting to make a point, okay? Once you see the worst case and the best case scenario, and you walk it through your emotions, and you walk it through your mind, and you walk it through how it could go and how it could turn out and what could happen, then it's like, okay, acknowledge that at the end of it all, you're still standing, and you're still standing, and you will still be standing because of God. At the end of the day, God wants you to acknowledge that He's going to carry you through the worst and best. Okay? Because the worst and the best are both meant for your success. All right? The divine says you are His child, and no matter what we face or who we face, God has plans to prosper us. Okay? Period. ... Like, end the story. But you have to remember that. And I mentioned that in one of the earlier reads this week. Or that I released today. Either way it goes, whenever it reaches you, you'll know. So feel those fears fade away as you acknowledge them, as you don't try to suppress them, as you don't try to ignore them. No, like really face them. It's like facing your shadow. Okay, face your shadow. Don't be afraid. That's you. It's who you are. It's what could happen. It's the opposite side, right? Face it. Stand up in it. Okay, and then you'll see that it's not as big as the energy that it tries to project, okay? The obstacle is not as big as the energy it wants you to feel, okay? You'll take the power out of the weapon that was sent to destroy you, because for some of you it's projection energy, okay? And it's a level of projection that you could be feeling, and you're like, why am I feeling like this? These aren't my emotions. These aren't my feelings. Okay, and it's a vibe where the divine be like, yeah, let's look at that. Let's talk about that, okay? About them feelings you feeling, okay? Something wants me to just stop talking. Maybe that's the thing. Like, somebody could want you to just stop talking. They could be trying to silence you. And that projection energy could have to do with the silencing, could have to do with the projection and the silencing of you. Y'all, I just saw a white orb. Okay. Excuse me. Anyway, there could be two feminine energies that could have been trying to silence you. Okay. Trying to get you to be quiet, saying things to get you to turn down your light, okay? Or to get people to see you in a negative light, all right? Or to just make you feel like you couldn't do something, okay? But it's like your perspective is going to change about the obstacle. Your perspective will change about those feelings, about the projection even, okay? And your fears will begin to fade away, okay? Those emotions will be put in check, okay? And your smile's going to return, all right? So it's that type of a vibe. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm seeing an ox. I'm also seeing a fox, okay? I want you guys to look up the spiritual meaning. Let's do it right now. Why not? We got time today. We got a little bit of time anyway. Let's check it out. Let's look up the ox. Excuse me, spiritual belch. So the spiritual meaning of the ox is also known as the bull, and it's a symbol of strength and sacrifice. When faced with hard tasks, the ox provides endurance. Wow. The ox had economic importance to the Native Americans. It represented bravery, wealth, potency, and overall power. So it's overall associated with strength, endurance, and unwavering faith. Wow. Okay. As we're talking about facing hard tasks, okay, or challenges and things like that, emotions, feeling emotions during the time of change or transformation. Okay. And then let's look up the fox. Biscuit, come here. Come here. Stop that. Stop it. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so back to it. 1:22 on the clock. Biscuit is making so much noise today. But anyway, spirit animal of the fox talks about operating as a guide on our path through life. The fox spiritual animal helps people be disarming, charming, witty, and intelligent. Okay. The fox talks about cleverness, independence, playfulness, mischievousness, and beauty, protection, and good luck. Cunning, humor, playfulness, and heightened awareness. Okay? So, let's see. The spirit of the fox is here. The spirit of the ox is here. I'm hearing a song, but I don't know. Never mind. I'm only hearing part of it. It's not going to sound right because I can't even put it together. Okay? Something about ops. Okay? Let me just leave it there. Something about ops. So I feel like you'll be more clever than your ops. Okay? I am divine plan. Surround yourself with people who are fearless and lack insecurities. Okay? White butterfly is here. Okay? Ancestor energy is here. There's bees here, which talk about prosperity. Okay? So Tuesday, there's some type of divine plan. You could be saying the number 777. There's some type of partnership on the way to you as well. Let's see. This says Glamorous by Fergie. Okay, so you're flying first class. Okay, you got some conscious that it's first class. Okay, you're really high up, spiritually high or spiritually far out. It says groovy, eternal love. I am eternal love, connecting you to your inner goddess, Aphrodite. Okay, this love. We got the infinity symbol again. Okay, it's infinite. It's like the fact that you are tuned and tapped into your inner god or goddess. I'm seeing a rainbow. Is infinite. Okay, it's infinite, meaning it's endless. It says, I am purposefully living, okay? Feeling light on your feet, 999. There's a cycle change that's occurring here, okay? Crab energy, there's Cancer. 10 of Cups is here, 10 balloons. Some type of happiness has arrived. Like this happiness is coming in divine time. Like I said, God has plans to prosper us, okay? As your perspective changes. So it's important to keep a healthy perspective, keep the right perspective. No matter what the challenge is, no matter how big or small it may seem, know that your God is greater than any challenge, any obstacle, any emotion. Okay, we got big energy here. Let's say I am leveling up, okay? Royal statements, okay? Everybody lit, can't put your fire out. Your fire can't be put out, okay? No matter what the obstacle is, no matter what the challenge is, you can't be ended. You can't be destroyed, okay? Shorty is a 10, all right, by the Dream and Fabulous. Got white tiger energy here, big cat family energy here. Doja Cat, as I say, big cat family. Doja Cat, okay, rules. They can play with your, but they can't play with your emotions, okay? Yeah, that's that confirming projection energy. Somebody could have been projecting. All right. It says hashtag intentional living. Be fearless. Show up. Stand up. I am majestic. You're flying out here with the eagles, yo. Okay. Dignity and courage. All right. Flying high with the eagles. Taking flight. All gold. Everything. Okay. So it's like you're thinking and moving and operating on a higher level. Okay. A higher frequency. It's a golden frequency. Big judgment energy is here at the bottom of the deck. Again, leveling up. Okay. What's behind that? Chinese kitty. Yeah, big cat family. This talks about happiness, harmony, success, and luck. Okay. It's looking up. Okay. It's looking up. Things are looking up for you. All right. We're getting our emotions in check. We're getting them fears in check. Our smiles are returning. We're not feeling overwhelmed. We're feeling like we can conquer it all. We got homework here. The owl and the white rose. Okay. Something about Leo and Capricorn is significant. I think that's Capricorn. Yeah. Capricorn is the white owl. The owl energy. And then Leo, the white rose energy. The owl talks about wisdom, intuition, supernatural power, independent thinking, and observant listening. The white rose talks about love, affection, purity, innocence, spirituality, and loyalty. All right, we got checkmate energy here, Libra. Okay, this is the emu spirit. The emu talks about being the creator spirit or having a connection to the creator spirit. So that energy is here. We got the parrot energy, which I saw in the ancestor message. Okay, it talks about a new direction for your work, relationships, or spiritual pursuits. Okay, the number 888 is significant. All right, 8 speak about travel, expansion, communication. Okay, open fan energy that talks about prosperity, wealth, authority, and wisdom. A lot going on with what you know, your wisdom, the spirit and energy of wisdom. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, the unexpected is about to occur. Something unexpected is about to happen. Okay, God could be already showing you something about this. Something coming to an end. Something about Saturn. Something about your authority level. Royalty statements. So there's announcements being made on your behalf in the spiritual realm. Ooh, this is too many cards, but face your shadow is out here, and I was saying that. Your purpose is out here. You're being offered a gift. So we got cosmic knowledge. We got Kuan Yin, nurturing and kindness. We got Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. This gift that you're being given has to do with something you're going to be using for your purpose. We got Hathor, soul, family. You could be receiving this from a soul tribe member. Okay, somebody could want to gift you something. We got Apollo, divine messenger. Maybe something that you said has helped them, so they want to be of assistance to you. Face your shadow, Lilith, okay? Maybe you would help somebody face their shadow or release some type of fear. Okay, Cain, life force energy. Yeah, you tapped in. Because that came up in meditation this morning. You're tapped in. Let's see what crystal will help us for today. Or whatever time or day this message reaches you. Kunzite. Oh my goodness. The spiritual stone awakens unconditional love that is deep within your heart. Its high vibration connects you to a universal love only felt in higher realms. Yeah. So you're all the way connected into some higher realm energy here. You will feel no negativity, no pain, only love that transcends space and reality as we know it. What? Wow. this has been y'all's read. As Your Perspective Changes is the title. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.